Why your hands are always cold. You shake someone's hand, and they instantly react. Whoa, your hands are freezing. You laugh it off. Maybe you've heard it before. But here's the strange part. Sometimes you don't even feel cold. The room feels normal, your body feels fine, but your hands are always cold. Most people assume it's just bad circulation, but the body rarely works in simple, isolated ways, because your hands are not where the problem starts. They're just where it shows up. The body runs on priorities, not comfort, not convenience, but survival. At any given moment, your body is constantly deciding where energy should go. And when something feels slightly off, even in a subtle way, your body quietly adjusts. One of the first things it does is redirect blood flow away from your hands and feet, and toward your core. Your brain, your heart, your vital organs. This is not a failure, it's a response. That's why your hands can feel cold even when everything else feels fine. Because your body is solving a different problem than the one you notice. There's a pattern here that most people miss. Cold hands often show up. Not when something is broken, but when something is slightly out of balance. Let's start with something simple, energy. Not the kind you feel, but the kind your body measures. If you go too long without eating, or your meals are inconsistent, your body shifts into a conservation mode. It doesn't stop working, it becomes selective. And less energy goes to non-essential areas like your hands. This is why some people notice their hands get colder in the late afternoon. Or when they skip meals. It's not random, it's a pattern. There's another layer that's easier to overlook: low-level stress. Not the kind you notice, but the kind that stays in the background. Constant notifications, short bursts of content, frequent task switching. These don't feel intense, but they keep your system slightly activated for longer than it should be. When your body stays in that subtle stress state, circulation patterns shift, energy distribution changes, and again, your hands are often the first place you notice it. Sleep plays a role too, but not in the way most people think. It's not just about how long you sleep, it's about how consistent it is. When your sleep timing keeps changing, your body never fully settles into a stable rhythm, and without that rhythm, your internal systems become less predictable, including how your body regulates heat. So your hands stay colder more often. At this point, it might sound like a lot of different causes, but they all point to the same thing. This isn't a hand problem, it's a system pattern. Most people try to fix cold hands by warming them, rubbing them, or holding something hot, and yes, that works temporarily, but if the pattern underneath doesn't change, the cold comes back again and again. So instead of focusing on your hands, shift your attention slightly upstream. Stabilize your inputs. Eat at regular intervals, not perfectly, just consistently. Keep your sleep timing as steady as possible. And give your brain moments without constant stimulation. Because when your system starts to stabilize, your body doesn't need to compensate as much. And often one of the first signs that things are changing is that your hands begin to feel warm again. Not because you forced them to, but because your body no longer needs to pull away. Cold hands aren't always something to fix. Sometimes they're something to understand.